Phuket police arrested a Nigerian man after a high-speed chase that began when he fled a routine checkpoint in Chalong on the 1st of August. Officers pursued the suspect, identified as Mr Basil, that's a good dealer name, through Kathu before stopping him on Chao Fa Mine Road. A search of his vehicle uncovered 73.31 grams of cocaine, very specific, classified as a Category 2 narcotic in Thailand. He now faces charges of illegal possession with the case under investigation for potential drug trafficking connections. That is a lot of cocaine for personal use, I have to say. Authorities have yet to confirm if other suspects are.
People tagging me to this video, and I decided to say, okay, let me look what is actually in this video. People almost 100 people don't tag me to this video on TikTok normally, and I decided to say, let me look what is particular thing that they inside this video. When I open the video, within me they see they arrest a Nigerian person where he they do something where my mouth no fit measure am. The particular thing when you do, my mouth no go fit measure am. Thank God say this thing no be in Ghana. Now another country, no be Ghanaians are talking about this one again. This one now white person. They talk say this is within a Nigerian guy or a Nigerian boy or a Nigerian father or a Nigerian man do. Now the white man they use the mouth to say it in the video. And this video right now, this video you are seeing so, it is trend. Now within Nigerian do. Now they talk in this white man already talking for inside the video, and this video is the trend. Nigerian they do bad thing. That is, this thing is another number one thing. Ghanaian they say they don't want Nigerians and they want Nigerians to go back to their country because of Nigerian name was appearing in bad thing day by day. This is another thing. Ghanaians are saying that we don't want Nigeria, make Nigeria go back. Oh no! Stay tuned.
The country which have a good history in Africa is Ghana. For the little one I've heard about Kwame Nkrumah, their former president, he fought for freedom not only for Ghana but for Africa as a whole. He fought for Ghana that made Ghana to get their independence. He's one of the greatest presidents in Africa so far. Nigeria is a very big country, but Ghana got independence before them. So, Kwame Nkrumah was the best president that was fighting for Africa, followed by Muammar Gaddafi of Libya. Because of Africa greediness, Gaddafi fought that Africa must be united, that we should use one currency. Because of the bad behavior for the citizen, they listened to America. That is why America fought them and killed their leader. That is why Libya today they are suffering. Take example from Ghana. You see, the good legacy Kwame Nkrumah left for Ghana is what that is benefiting them today, tomorrow. That is how to know a good leader. Ghana is number one Africa country that have a very good history. If you sit down and listen to their history, you will know that they have the very highest history in Africa so far. Go to their museum, visit some of the centers, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Kwame Nkrumah did a very great thing in Ghana. You see, Ghana, because of what their leaders did those days, is what that is giving them peace today and tomorrow. I have never seen any other African country that have a good legacy than Ghana. Ghana have a good history to tell. That is why most of their citizens here, they behave calmly. They never took something hot. They climb their ladder one after the other. They don't misbehave. They follow their laws. It's only the citizens, the foreigners that want to disobey their law. That is what they are fighting for. That is what Ghanaians are fighting for. If you are a foreigner, you are in Ghana, abide with their law. So Ghana is the most peaceful country in Africa, which had a good legacy. Yeah, hi, Mr. Manager. Good day. How are you doing? Good. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, there are a lot of updates, And since the struggle is still going on, once in a while, we have to give a response to the updates. But once again, peace up for your hard work towards the struggling. You always have enemies, but don't bother about your enemies because your enemies are those who are evil, that always eat evil, drink evil, and sleep with evil. They never want peace and never can they live in a peaceful life because wherever they go, they have to take their evil deeds. So although they will talk about you, they will criticize you, they will hate you, forget about them. Just take extra careful with your movements. First of all, if I will tackle the updates of this, I don't know. He is still calling himself Eze, this and that, this and that. Although all his wings has been broken, but yet he stands outside. He doesn't know whether he is going left or whether he's going right. He's totally confused, but he wants to play smart. Yes, that so-called that Igbo king want to play smart, but that is smart that he's playing. We Ghanaians that we are extra smart, that we think deeply, want to tell him that he can be smart on our silly leaders, our leaders who are senseless, that because of peanuts, all the salaries that they have been receiving, all their benefits, yet they consider peanuts, and because of that, this Igbo man has been what do you call fast on them. So he think that he's clever than anybody, but the real Ghanaians is not clever than us. I saw in his one of his interview just of recent with one journalist, or I can call him a Ghanaian lady. But one thing that I can say, this our ladies, this our Ghanaian journalists, they are so stupid. They are so stupid to the extent that them they say they work with their stomach. Because any interview that they will hold with this man, I can see that it is this man who invites them. All these Ghanaian journalists, all these Ghanaian, except the few that they know that this man cannot use his smartness on them. But all those who go to this man for interview, it is this man who invites them, tells them what they have to ask him and what he has to say. In short, is a pre-interview which has already been held in indoors, and they will just bring it outside to come and try to play smart in public. But we those that we are smart will know that this is not an original interview, that they are pre-interview. Because when you are interviewing somebody, you have to give the person punches. Give him any question answer that he would like to give, or any question that you ask him. Make sure that you want him to answer, not to escape. And this is how this Igbo man thing that he's playing is smartmate. Whenever they put him a question that you know that question he doesn't have an answer, he would like to escape about it. But that's not a fact. When we talk about hard talk is to bring point to point. On his latest interview, the interview with that one lady, that is talking blah 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 blah. We because of our market that they close our this thing, and one person said we have to make a more and blah 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 blah. There's no sense, nothing sense in it. First of all, you say you are law abiders. Igbos are law abiders. Nigerians are law abiders. Bracket Igbos. But if you are law abiders, how do you understand the word abide, law abiding? That's to obey rules
in every country, either be in your country or be in a foreign land. If you say you are law abiding, then you have to obey any rules in the country. First of all, for me to prove you silly and senseless, although you think that you are smart, but you are senseless in presence of us. Ghana, our constitution says foreigners don't engage in retailing. Full stop. Foreigners can't engage in retailing in Ghanaian's constitution. So whereby foreigners have engaged in retailing, that the Guta has closed their stores. Why then do you drag with them if you say you are a law-abiding person? Why do you drag with them? You drag with them and drag, even intervene into this our silly leaders because of your connection with them. And you told them they have to temper mercy with leniency or blah, 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 blah. Stupid mercy with leniency. So in this sense, are you breaking our rules or what? Is that law abiding that you are calling? First of all, this is your first senseless. But that lady who interviewed you could have put this question before you, although it's an interview which you already done it indoors. Again, one brother told you to go and make a shopping mall. That's your blah, 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 blah. When you go to somewhere to go and do that shopping mall, are you going to deal in the retailing? That's still our constitution refuses it. Or what are you going to do in that mall? That somebody promised you that blah, blah, blah. And again, you say, so we decided to go and build Igbo village. And I didn't say Igbo kingdom, I say Igbo village. How do you understand a village in somebody's kingdom? Listen, we have a lot of schools, okay, that foreigners built in Ghana. I would just say Ghana. But Anglican Church, they are foreign missionaries who came to do what? Build this church. And they have Anglican schools as well. They build those schools for the country. I know there will be Anglican school also in your country, Nigeria. They are foreign schools. But I don't think when they came to build our Anglican church, they said Manchester people, their church is this, or maybe Boston people, their church is this. I don't know whether you are getting me right. We in Africa, we deal in tribals, but in the advanced countries, they deal in states. Okay, so those people that came to build the Anglican church, for example, if they are Americans, all of them are not from one state. They are Americans, but they are of different states. So if they will follow your idea, then that Anglican church that they build, maybe there will be Anglican church in Accra, and they will put it Boston Anglican Church. The one that they will build in Kumasi, they will say Minnesota Anglican Church, because the tribe that they build that Anglican church, they have to put their tribe on it according to what the silly word that you are saying. So you build a mall, and you have to create your Igbo village before you create a mall inside. This example I'm giving you, all this likewise Presbyterian, Roman, blah 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 blah, all these foreign missionaries, they came to build it. So you coming to build that your shopping mall, you don't have to call it Igbo village. You can even call it a Nigeria village. Yes, you can call it Nigeria village. But when you say you want to call it Igbo village, then tell me, what do you mean? Have you seen why I say you don't have any sense, and you don't even make any sense? And again, you think that Ghanaians are so dull like our leaders. You said what? This is a development of the country. This is what all these Igbos should always say. Always. This is what you Igbos should always say. And we are coming to developing your country, and when we are going, we'll leave it for you. Look at the silly word that you people are saying. First of all, you build your properties. You build your property, you have your investment, you build your bank. And when you are going, when are you going, first of all? When are you going? And when you are going, are you not going to? Are you going to leave the what do you call the company just as it? You will surely give it to your successor, being a Nigerian. Okay. Whenever you want to go, anywhere that you want to go, this company you will not leave it for the Ghana. You will give it to a Nigerian, being your relative, being your blah 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 or whatsoever it is. So that company will be in the hands of Nigerian forever and ever. So tell me, when are you going to leave that business for the country? Of which you always say, after what I'm doing, when I'm going, we cannot take it back to my country. I will leave it for the country. It is just in the country for just in the name that is in the country, but it will be monitored by a Nigerian. You cannot leave that company for a Ghanaian tomorrow when you say you are going. You always, a Nigerian will come and take over 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 till thy kingdom come. So don't try to play smart. That you say, I'm going to the company, wherever I'm going, I will leave it for Ghanaians. Why are you going to leave it for Ghana, first of all? When are you going to leave it for Ghana? And so far it is in the hand of Nigerians, still Ghanaians will not have any upper hand in it. You will employ Ghanaians, give them cheap, even if they are lucky, but mostly you employ your Nigeria people. Okay, so don't try to play smart. That we say all the properties that the foreigners who are living, whenever we are going, we will leave it for them. When are you going? When are you going to leave it for them? Even when something will happen that you say you are going, you will prefer to sell it. Yes. When there's 1969, Buzia repatriated Nigerians. They sold their properties and they went. Unlike we, the Ghanaians are old, you put kill us and took it for free. It is on record. This is on record. Although Ghana didn't kill you put that time, we were not doing our dirty job. As you opposed say the Ghanaians, we came to Nigeria to do dirty job. Yes, Ghanaians will always prefer to struggle before we end our meat. We will not kill somebody, we will not kidnap somebody to kill to make our end meat. But even yet, you was jealous about that, and the struggle that we struggle to make small property, you have to kill the people and take it for free. But for years coming back, on our turn, coming into our state to come and do all these criminal activities, you call it xenophobia, of which our stupid leaders, especially this Mahama, will stand and say Ghanaians are not xenophobia. You are not thinking about your citizens that just are killing them. You're not thinking about that. And he's so foolish with that black other stupid Ministry of Foreign Affairs who doesn't know his work. He is there. A Nigerian foreign minister came to Ghana to tell him what to do. The Nigerian lady came to do her press conference, and you there, you are calling yourself the foreign minister in Ghana, you couldn't say that. What you said, that Nigerians are safe. Nigerians are safe. If you are sensible, you should have told her that, in fact, of late there are a lot of challenges in this country that Nigerians are involved. So you take advantage, also talk to them in this manner. But Nigerians are Ghanaians are not blah, blah, blah. So what about people that they are killing them? And always Nigerians always say, even there is no justification. We always say that Nigerians are killing, Nigerians are stealing. When you people take Ghanaians to even give even one proof of what Nigeria can do, Ghana cannot give any proof. Stupid people. This our Ghana embassy, the lady who was just officer kidnapped in Nigeria and killed. Tell me, which people kidnapped and killed them? Were they Ghanaians who came to kidnap the lady and killed her in Nigeria? But you are saying even no single something that we can say. This taxi driver whom you put kill, that you took his car, running of which they caught you in the Darfur border. Tell me, is that not a Nigerian who killed that taxi driver? But yet there's no single proof to prove. All these narcotic girls that they kidnap and kill them. Tell me, was it a Nigerian? Beside that, how many crimes are Nigerian involved? But because our leaders are so stupid, and they don't even know what to say. They have to just say there's no xenophobia in Ghana, blah blah blah. Of which this Nigerians also have to take the justification and say where there's nothing. You people that have no only Ghanaians, who only jealous people will say blah blah blah. But you people know what you are doing in our country, the illegality activities. But a time is coming. A time is coming. A time is coming. But once again, I think I have to talk to my people. My people, my Ghanaians, my lovely Ghanaians. Takrade boys, I'll give you peace up. My papa, Takrade boys, my papa, because you say there. All these criminals, the we base, drug based that in Takrade, you people have scattered all that place. Good job. Because someone about tenacity. Now my fear them only this other one from by the Madonna. Never. Because for them, they don't think about the country. They only came to enjoy their time. They don't have the love for the country. But the country is for you to put the youths. Yes, and today more break all the drug places that you know the way where what on drugs are doing now. Well done. From there, you have to jump or a shell phone. About a shell phone now. Who streets now? Try and sanitize Takrade, okay? Sanitize Takrade. From then, the about a shell phone streets in a shell phone streets in you have to clear them. One clear one in a la. Yes, because you pet the matter with your chrono. And the best of my starting. So much chain, Mama Hammer, and I there. MPP are better, you push you forget because these people don't have any plans for the country. Okay, one you don't want about 4 years and we do what's kind of work, but you people have to secure the country for you yourself and for your children. It's a Maya, the monk called now. I hope with that the whole Ghana, all the towns, everybody will learn about this example. Takade for why your chrono or your crow are offended. The man from Nigeria for one say who chrono and then one brother said Nigeria doesn't have any problem. Nigeria any problem the country is there, but no more new panel. No more idiots, no more new panel, no more criminals. The criminal activity no what they feel what that bagana. We now in that Ghana before we don't have all this record of this kidnapping and this killing and this and that. But then that's why the them confront what by them they are Nigerians. Now so friend that what foreign minister bano ye penyifuno wotu munya asem bakumpo aye wan kanchira one. So you have to take the job by yourself, okay? You have to take and I hope the whole country will learn what we call a lesson from what these Takrade guys are doing. Yes, they can say I'm boy more bad. It's a monya word. Mo come the home baby too full. So the way a crowd baby are fraudsters, internet fraudsters. Go there, go and scatter those places. But what about one? Because on my penino never then over your one time. It's yes, what Nigeria for see Jim. But one china one day, young Jimmy. Okay, one chow the young Jimmy. It's a Maya the pa Takrade boss, but my body papa Monkodo. Yeah. Towns now was one to be lazy. My letter for say we couldn't one job, but mono you have to piece up. And I hope every town in Ghana the youths will do the same thing. Look at how our youth are struggling this time. When you now sicknesses that because drug that I want Nigeria for the brown, they are not good drugs, imitation ones. Okay, imitation ones just to destroy you. This is what they do. They did in South Africa. That finally they run against them. What change you to xenophobia? So, but you come into my country, come and destroy my what we call peace. And when we rise against you, you cause xenophobia. This is how they are. This is how they are. Now, I'm so sad today. Look at this foreign minister that came. She didn't come in the name of Nigeria. She came in the name of Igbo because she herself, she's an Igbo. And since they hear that Igbo might go, she just want to come and have a look and say that whether her, what we call people are safe. Namonshe demonstration on the next demonstration, Mahama or yes type it or confuse no say demonstration. The same thing, 26, this is the same thing. So now then, people why this 26 demonstration when you there about the zombado. But any demonstration be able hold it now. Forget about the Mahama. Okay? Whatever he says he's going to do, let him go and do, and we also do a demonstration. Now, more year now, yes, say peaceful. More than Nigeria for yatam. Some more ways about Nigeria for ya because they are peaceful demonstration. The next demonstration be now, Monchira one day, yes. Monchira one. Wo ye kromwa wo ye nipa bia lo na gia fra hu odam wo ye nipa bia lo ehuru hura kra wo hura but wo cross wo nwa bro ndo kakra bondo na wo lo wa melo na ye wa upper hand wo ye kro no muti munzi wudwuma munzi wo jobase munzi wo because say beti ye pay free ekira munse base form issue is not with only Mahama. All our leaders MPPO, NDCO, only a yaga Mahama yaga pet ni witwa kere or support you also what about that? There's no solution. Oh yeah. This is the reason why Olusi, because people were thinking that Mahama will come and change the system to protect his citizens. We don't know that he's also the same stupid decision as that's Akufo-Addo. So don't rely on any of our leaders. You take the laws into your own hands and secure your country for your future people. Thank you, Mr. Manager, and we hear from me again. God bless you.
Yeah, me I didn't say, Mama won't. Yeah, Mr. Manager, good evening. Yeah. Ye leaders know. Omu nim the way omu bukru. They don't understand how to control the country. She yeah, we enye NDC ni MPP. Omu nim the way omu di bukru. African leaders nim the way omu di bukru. They don't know how to do it. Anka ya himfufo no ena mbe yuzu yen amamre no e dia bukru no. Wow. Enye nia obroni di amamao ena wo betua this wuntimi disu. You can't. A natural thing, abrofono way of doing things is not the same as Africans. It is different. Near mom the Alabama or Africa, no, yet this we can't. Yet the way omukasa and the ruling Africa. We cannot do it. Yet me. President Biamba, the only president ever Africa, ultimately standing any Nkrumah, the whole Africa. Nobody. Even say Abia, we have to unite Africa, Krampono. Some individual presidents, they cannot do it. But look at how these European countries they do things. Obiati nwasi, building a crew. Nobody is depending on anyone. Now who can say you cannot do it. You can't. Mrama on TV Bugana. Tunebu on TV Bukrono. Senegal president on TV. Burkina Faso on TV. Niger on TV. They cannot do it. Oh, they cannot do it. That is the problem we are facing in Africa. Corona, the whole continent, nobody is intelligent. Say Ebia, Mumayam Bukrono with our own, to say our own culture. Anka bede na mama betimi akodada ahifofo se Nigeria fo ewo krono mu enu ade ani ni o Nigeria fo no ewo krono mu no omo boa no man economy ni bridi say yeseni Nigeria fo no ko a yentimi bu krono. This is what he told them when our koka chira ahifofo no enu tia na Kumasi ahifofo no omo so standing against omo ankasa omo se misi ye president, ye leaders, and omo divide ya, mumuntiasiye. Mama no wako kachire Asante Park, Akansanti region. Ohini pa be sorry atia onwa kasani crofo. And see that it will never happen. But you see how the politicians are playing our leader, our chiefs. Your leaders are proper leaders, Wow, the way as your friend is saying. Your politicians, any omu diagro, any omu, Jimmy omu, ama omu ankasa omu krono, omu di ton, omu ankasa so omu ka politicians, and omu ton krono. Because they have no idea how to rule country. Kwame Nkrumah independent for nothing. Kwame Nkrumah while wasting in time independence for nothing. For nothing. These people don't know how to rule the country. They don't know how to rule the country. Look, Mami Kachere, your brother be America. Because of Wadji, Emso was also a Kwame Pen. Because of Wadji, after Senma was a guy, no, or Tinika Munaya, Kwasa Semu Kwanoka. Because I go no smart, send a Kwani near G cra. See that guy in America, or near G oneself. Say, Ghana for no muti Europe, no. Omu Kasadi Tia. Omu Ghana for a Ghana no. Eye Semfuno Mudino. The refi say, Nigeria for Ghana kunkun Ghanese, robu Ghanese. Onu ni refu. Kwa champagne say, emso so akwa mepe o America mu. Kwa champagne say ti obi ni kro. Isemfuno mudi wo Nigeria no, odi so suit America, ko di wo America. Ko betu ni twasiri. Uti America ona, o omu to kro no, you don't know say omudi, omu selfishness to kro no. You do understand? Maza, she politician be in Africa. Obetime rule Africa. Unless our chiefs, our kings, omo betime esania mano. The board ones and ya omo only then. No musu no Jimmy no. Because obroni betime ba no the assassin mano. They see Nkrumah up independence for nothing. This board see Africa can never unite. You know the issue. Because Ghana ye Burkina Faso ye Togo ye. You tell me, since Tinubu come on power, what did he do for his people? Krobia yiri wo, even Tinubu way Tuaria waba na say ya shadi the way or develop Cote d'Ivoire way Burkina Faso. Na ni crofo no ebe mo adokro no ama omuntu kwan. What Tinubu is doing for Nigerians? What that man is doing for Nigerians? You tell me. Na so ukrofo ye kwasiania me bi wo baabi na se kromafo no so mu mpe a mrika na wako hu ompanyi na oni naka no no su ni gibiero ogi atum na ukrofo no se krona ma no not yo se on man Nigeria fonko na kwasampanyi bi to America otinika mu eka kwasiasem wako US Army. That guy, he joined the US Army before akwa we bo say ye Ghana for no ebinumu nyasa ye friend nyasa omuni bi nyasa ye friend nyasa omuni bi uti America Donald Trump pamu nkrofo afikronum Donald Trump pamu nkrofo afikronum amofo mu ye boni wo kronum no opamu omu wo kroma wo fi mu no ye pamu nkrofo mu di boni wo kronum wo support Usi ya di papa. Uti obi kromo. O pami nkrofo mu di boni. E na America. O pamu mu efikru no. U kan wan sem se adenti no pam. Usi good. So pamu nkrofo. U kromo na boniyefo e wo krono mu sai krono. Eno de u kan wan sem. U kan papa mom. E wo boni no. May God forgive. Eno chana, most of you are in Europe. Bamu breno. You people, you go so far. You people where you go stand against Ghana, you go suffer for this world. Ghana ye nyina ye kokronum no. Eni jew, me pese me do airport, na am robbers jina ho. Me pese me do hotel bi, na am robbers jina ho. Me pese me kwakoto bibi, na am robbers di mechi. Enu wasem na ye kan. Enye Rories enye Bahama our power. We are talking about the safety of the country. Ultra America and all the no president in Africa, our brain. Because they put something on them that they cannot handle it. They don't know how to handle it. Share British for 2000. omu ja omu na omu say Europe East Europeans na begum omu di bone no. They cross the borders on them. They cross the borders on them. Albanians up to today, Albanians was the high-ranked people of the how do you call drugs echo war Albanians because of my jaomu am Albanians any sir Iraqis ya bebre mama mu sekru they cross the borders on them. They cross the borders on them. Uti baby uti obi ni krom onipa kwa na uti ni krom no opami omo di boni wo krom no no opamu omo na wo krom na amafo sorry e was anya manu no umo dia u kasatia ukromafo no so unjimi ya unye jimi ya uti America we jimi you eno tena de bia utu kan mo no because fie krampo no em say dirty ufie uti mu krampo fi kran na wo fie nu eno tena uti kan mu ka kwasasem sa no you that man uti Mr Man ya tenie uso akwa mepe unim nyansa kra nyasa se unim eno tena utimi nya video ufie no ufie utimi nya video because ufie tan I am giving you till these 4 years that will come. Ghanaians will feel sorry in Ghana. Ghanaians, no onu mama no crampo no, he will feel sorry. You see, or the anywo say nebe fi Ghana Parliament. Ena he fofo no mu back no no. Omo the anywo say, you see omo ma nyina ombe kidnap omo nyina. Omo ma nyina say you see sa kidnap na koso wo Ghana no ni nyamane man. I fofo no any leaders no kan wo. Sa body parts ni nyina no. Omo kan ho ena omo ma Nigeria fo no yes adwuma no mo. I fofo no kan ho ena Nigeria fo no kunkum nkola edi bro mu koyo omuniema no mu ye no. That is why they support it. So they don't feel anything. They don't feel nothing for human being. They don't feel nothing. Me see a new one President Mama or even feel Konya Wezu. Move back in the baby. A new wapa Otimija fi Wagana. I am telling you, Sasasino, a best Soriatiano. Ghana assassin won a best Soriatia President Mama or be regretting one in life work with womb. Mufa Maki baby. Me see Mama or be regretting. As I didn't wear or be regretting ako womb. Assassin be Soriatiano. Ghana assassin won a be Soriatia Saman we. Say Nkrumah who cry. Why Nkrumah that ampo you was go? Your population is small. Why Nkrumah see all these things and upon me Nigeria go back to Nigeria? Who 2x4 president? 2x4 president. Ubabe Soriatia Ghana for because who stepmother F in Nigeria? Oh dear, cool.
Trivia. You see, we have to learn some. My see idea biwa. Pamucho pa ni mianum penifo pamucho. My see idea biwa. Yanko school and do a chimum there. But at least we learn something from these white people. See, my empire dream. Yeah, can't say biwa. See. Any president in Africa, the moment you put yourself into this kind of asofu say no, you are not a leader. This is what you NDC and MPP have to understand. The moment I would do shishe, and no Okufo-Addo buy no, mo also ordinary who go share asofufuo. About a year time, no say no. Asofufuo audio no go show me. They cannot help the country. So he need a system. The man need a system. And asofufuo. And mama is not a leader. That is what you people don't know. You need a system. And your churches. And asofufuo. can you bring criminals to the table? That they call themselves pastors. How can you bring them to the table? You are not the leader. Anuna, Uba say, Nana Robayo, no, yeah, the same thing. And who say no? Sadon Kamule Mokae. Who say no? I need a system, not you people. That is why when you see Nanado, he put system there. System. Uba was a system. Africa na akoye bibiama. We don't obey yendi niamasu. Sanka yedi niamasu a anka Ghana ye who is Nigeria? Sa system no ena amma Nigeria omu nibi no ase no. We don't have system in Ghana. We don't have a system. Ena citizens no so omo hu omo ka kire government no no nye obibi onu mom de system no ka kire say put system in order no onu mom de of asu say omo say system no man no or form su so munye. This man is not a leader. John Mahama is not a leader. Munchasiye. That man is not a leader. We need schools. You drain lines. Ghana. You drain pipes. Ghana. Say it's your talk. Not the whole Accra. We need those things to be pending. Yes, security system. Army. Everything. Police. Everything need to be working. And yes, say Obi Vefi Borga Ababe Shutu Obi or Kumasi. We don't have system. That is why those things are happening. You cannot go and tell Obi or Watermale, say, Obi or Kumasi, say, Omuku Watermale to you, or no, and Ombe come out. Who are you as a government, as a president? Who are you then? Untimi for who or how? What could that because you pay position? What could that not nation? Say, the problem as you are. Ekunkungu Guamua, who the Baba to Asantini too. See, Asanti for you people need to reason. Oh, you people need to reason. Mano, Mahama is not the president. He cannot lead Ghana. This is what I want you people to know. See, Nanado Bayano, those who Nanado, our problems. Nanado, our problems. But if you study Nanado, he built a system. Share schools. So when you be grandpa, share schools. Share schools, Ghana. Schools, Ghana. Within 8 years, a man Bayano, share schools, our building, Ghana. Then this man is just playing. Not 4 years, Abano Ako. We are there. We need a system. And yeah, sorry, that share Ghana. 1, 2, 3. Not sorry, that instead of school. Not sorry, that 1, 2, 3. Not sorry, that 1, 2, 3. Not sorry, that Unantia some meters. Not sorry, that meters now. Sorry, that we need a system. We need a system to build Africa. America, any other countries be. The system is working. That is why we are here. You cannot not come here and play a fool. The system will grab you. We need a system. And I'm on phone. Citizens, no, na so mu catch rewa. Who can say? I dear best system. No, who say you are not the president. John Mahama, you are not the president. You don't have anything for Ghana. You don't have it. You don't have it, period. You don't have anything for Ghana at all. You don't have any system. Now that buy an Ogofa our name system and obe building schools. Schools after schools. I'm in Kola Eco School for free. He put exactly systems there. Some junkies, and on the abetu uniomo, abetu omnumuse, education ministers, and I say, some junkies. Essay, idea, another ayano. You are not the leader. Who there or how mom and abetu Ghana? Who there or how and abetu Ghana? Eh? Asantini no go so to who was a sem now go deal or not. No. Asantini no go so to mouth. You are bringing problem to the Ghanaians. We need a system. As of for ya wako from some mebo palm. Jimmy no yes adiano. One will say Jimmy obi awe Jimmy no yes adiano. Wako fra asofu for omo robu Ghanaians. Asofu for mu robu Ghanaians. Wako from some mebo mpaye mouth. Are you a leader? You are not a leader. The whole thing that you see in Africa that is going on, we don't have a system. That is why everything is messed up. Over Europa, the same thing I say Africa United. You see how they turn each other away. Ultimi mbaha embetra krowe mu, uye Croatia, uye Polish, uye dende, ultimi mba betra UK anu musi. Emfa undi. Say, uwa be UK passport illegally. Uwa be UK passport illegal. Ewa hanu. They make this thing to the point say Krobium Obiabe Kobiana free. It's free to anybody. And yes, Nigeria need to ako South Africa problem. Nigeria need to ako Mozambique problem or to ako Senegal problem. They make it free, say the whole of the Europe no. Obiabe to you to ko bebia. Obedi mrana o kosunu obe ko disu. Say 90 days or better 90 days, but no one could fear. It's system. You they are telling you what to do, and now you think you are a president today. So tomorrow, this man, it's okay for Nigerians to stay. Boy, your friend is Medina and Omagoshino. Unya Hushi, Medina, Mogana Fokramo, Monzo Mushino, Munyama or India, Akamunjana on Munyanashi. Munja na honu munyanashi ni baba nukra muhu na mu kidnap nu sa mama ne bano muhu o mu kidnap wa munyina no fancy anyansa. The man is foolish man. Oh, the man is brutal foolish. Put the system betu o ama system na ye ya o mo de ade obey no you are pushing it o push ama santini o anyansa a whole president problem about who pushy ama something no can them out. The same thing time omu bobosia uko ya ama something ko jina ma because you are a criminal omu person memo usikano asantini no go jis kan ma. This one alone for Ghana for yensuanya. This man we wakoye deal e wo helicopter say bibi and Brofunu said, no, you are a criminal. We will not give you money. Wako dada Santinia na Santinia ko jinao ejis kanamano. This mama. Whoa, we need a system to fight these people. Then you are there, you say, oh, it's not a problem. They are killing people in Ghana, and you said it's not a problem. You will see. You will see. Da yebe tu as you say fiakonyano sono. And